So you're getting ready to shoot your very first commercial for a local business. Well, today I want to talk about some of the mistakes I made and how you can avoid those very same mistakes. But first, before we get into that, watch this video and then we'll talk about it afterwards. Okay, so it was all right? I mean, it wasn't the worst, but let's talk about the problems with this video. And it all started with pre-production or lack thereof. I was excited to contact a local business, build my portfolio, give them some content for their website and so forth. But what I failed to do was do enough research into the brand or business to understand what their aesthetic was. What's their look? What's their vibe? And for this particular place being a coffee shop, they're more bright and airy and vibrant as opposed to moody. You understand the brand, you do the pre-production, you communicate well with them, whether it's free or paid, then you prepare for the shoot day, which we'll talk about next. So the whole purpose of this video was supposed to show the roasting process from beginning to end. One of the problems I had was on the day of the shoot, I went in there and they were already roasting. I thought they were going to start roasting specifically for the commercial, not already be in the process. So why is that a big deal? Well, in this situation, that means that I have to rush and set up lighting and I have to get everything dialed in as they're already doing it. So I'm technically missing the beginning of it and part of the process. So I didn't set up the proper expectation to let them know that I need to be able to shoot this from beginning to end in order to tell the story of how the roasting process goes. So just make sure that you clarify everything ahead of time. In my situation, I messed up by not understanding that they were already going to be roasting, and also I didn't know that there was going to be customers in there. Yeah. Okay, mistake number 3, post-production. So now we had the setting up initially, we have the day of the shoot, and now we're done and we're in the editing process. Just make sure that when you go to edit the video that you understand what their brand is, what type of music and sound would work for their brand, and work accordingly. All right, so let's recap all that. So step 1 is you want to make sure that you research the business, you understand their aesthetic and their brand, and you communicate very well with them. Number 2, is, again, communicating for the day of the shoot, making sure that they know how it's going to be and that you know how it's going to be so that there's no surprises on either end. Number 3, post-production. You want to make sure as a cinematographer and an editor that you give them the look that fits their brand. Hopefully this video wasn't too long. If you made it this far, comment down below any mistakes that you've made, or if you're a beginner, talk about that. Talk about some things that you're not understanding, or questions you may have, and I'll be happy to answer those the best I can. If you're new here, definitely subscribe. I appreciate it. I'm going to start producing more content, and yeah, getting more stuff out there to help people. So thanks again for watching. Gabriel Thomas, and take care.